Polycystic ovary syndrome is a hormonal imbalance that affects a woman's menstrual cycle and can cause ovarian cysts. Even though about 1 in every 10 women have this condition, it can be difficult to get diagnosed or receive treatment. Our medical reporter Elizabeth Shores tells us one woman's health journey and the extreme consequences she faced from a lack of appropriate treatment.
For Ariana Knudsen, trips to the coffee shop like this weren't always so simple. Since she was 14 years old, her menstrual cycles have been irregular. Doctors told her everything was normal.
At 14, I'm on birth control. That's insane to me, especially now that I'm 28 and thinking back on it. I was on birth control for over 10 years, or almost 10 years.
She says she's tried almost all forms of birth control. At first, the new medication would help regulate her cycle, but eventually she'd go back to having super short cycles or double periods.
Hi, Ken.
She was on birth control for 6 years before getting an ultrasound. Years later, while removing Ariana's gallbladder, surgeons discovered a massive cyst on her right ovary. Eventually, they recommended surgery to remove the cyst. However, during her senior year of high school, things took an even deeper nosedive. 2 hours before her scheduled operation, Ariana went to the emergency room for severe pain.
And they were going to go in and try to just remove the cyst and save the ovary if possible. But it had started from the inside out, so it had completely killed off my right ovary, so there was no saving it.
She was 17 years old. At 28, she still feels the impacts from her condition. She's had over 12 iron infusions. All her irregular cycles have made her anemic. Doctors even thought she might have a brain tumor because of her elevated prolactin levels. An MRI showed that wasn't the case. Ariana started seeing Dr. Tara Harding, who specializes in women's health.
The lack of diagnosing of it, or perhaps patients were told it looks like PCOS or it might be PCOS, and they're getting very inconsistent information. There is guidelines that providers can follow.
Ariana says other women going through similar experiences shouldn't be afraid to stand up for themselves.
You are worth more than just giving up on yourself, because I was at that point, to be honest.
And to trust their instincts.
Trust your body. You know yourself better than anyone else.
She says she knew when she was 17 that it would be difficult to start a family after her surgery. After getting help for her PCOS, though, she and her husband are expecting their first bundle of joy. In Bismarck, I'm Elizabeth Shores reporting for your news leader.
Dr. Harding says along with irregular or inconsistent periods, acne, unexplained weight changes, and more can all be symptoms of PCOS.